Avoid isolation exercises, focus on compound movements, and ensure consistency for muscle growth.
Intentionally canceling your own progress. Let me fix that. You want gains? Great. Here are 10 mistakes that are secretly holding you back. If your workout is just pec flies, leg extensions, lateral raises, and bicep curls, you're wasting your time and gains. These movements are isolation exercises. It means they only work one muscle at a time. Nothing wrong with that. But if your entire program is built on them, your progress is going to crawl. On the other hand, compound movements recruit entire teams of muscles at once. Bench press, squats, deadlifts, shoulder press. These exercises let you lift heavier weights to give your body a reason to grow stronger and bigger. More muscle, more strength, more results, all in less time. That doesn't mean isolations are useless. They're perfect for bringing up weak points, but they're the finishing touches, not the whole building. Do your compounds first. Use isolations strategically. Your gains will thank you later. Free weights aren't automatically better, and machines aren't just for beginners. You can build an insane physique with either. The problem is when you treat machines like they're the only thing that exists and call it a complete workout. Machines are amazing when you need extra joint stability to actually hit the muscle you're aiming for. If your shoulders keep stealing your bench press, a converging chest press machine can force a cleaner path and give your pecs the spotlight. But machines also lock you into fixed movement patterns. Sometimes that path feels smooth, and sometimes it feels like your joints are being dragged through a motion they didn't sign up for. Free weights don't do that. They move with you, letting your body follow a natural pattern instead of being forced into one. And the biggest problem with machines? Stabilizers get zero work. Machines hold everything in place for you, so the small supporting muscles never get challenged. They don't have to balance anything, so they never get stronger. With free weights, you have to balance, control, and coordinate. All the stuff that actually makes you stronger. So no, machines aren't bad and free weights aren't magic. Use both, but with purpose, not randomly. Combine the stability of machines with the freedom of free weights, and you'll build a physique that's both aesthetic and functional. Your first days in the gym can feel like walking into a boss fight you weren't leveled for. Everyone's training alone, headphones on, hood up, and that giant dude deadlifting 4 times your body weight. He looks like he'd vaporize you if you asked him a question. But the reality is completely different. Most people in the gym love helping beginners. If you ask someone for advice or a quick spot, 9 times out of 10 they'll be happy to help because they've all been beginners and know exactly what it felt like to have no idea what they were doing. And as a beginner, getting help is one of the biggest cheat codes you have. Good advice can save you months of bad habits or bad decisions and keeps you progressing instead of guessing. So drop the fear and ask questions. Ask for a spot. Ask for feedback. Well, just maybe don't ask advice from the guy that's grinding his phone more than his workout. A lot of beginners stay glued to light weights because heavy ones look intimidating, and that's totally understandable. But if all your sets feel like warm-ups, your muscles will treat them like warm-ups. They only grow when you give them a challenge, not when you repeat the same easy reps forever. To fix that, you need to apply progressive overload, meaning do a little more than you did last time. If your goal is to build muscle, you have to give your body a reason to change. If the weight never changes, neither will you. That means trying to lift a bit more weight, do more reps, or increase the challenge every session. You won't level up every week, nobody does, and that's completely fine. What matters is that over the weeks, the numbers go up, even slowly. As long as you're progressing, your muscles will follow. Pushing yourself? Great. But trying to go full world record attempt every session is how you speedrun bad form and injuries. The goal isn't to lift heavy at any price. It's about lifting as heavy as you can while keeping your form solid. When you jump to weights you're not ready for, the technique disappears, the reps get messy, and your joints take the punishment. Keep repeating that, and something will eventually give way. And spoiler, it won't be the bar. 10 clean controlled reps will always beat 4 chaotic reps with a weight that's basically bullying you. Clean reps build muscle. Ego reps build problems. The smart move is simple. Go moderately heavy until the movement feels smooth and natural. When the form is locked in, then you go up. And before we move on, if you've learned any gym lessons the hard way, share them in the comments. Someone else might avoid the same mistake thanks to you. Here's the harsh truth no one wants to hear. Motivation doesn't build muscle. Muscles grow because you keep showing up long after the motivation is gone. You can have the perfect program, the perfect diet, track everything. But if you only do it on the days when the stars align, your progress will move at the speed of a warm-up walk. There's no shortcut when it comes to building muscle. It takes time, real time. Not 2 weeks, not even a few months. We're talking years of showing up, putting in the reps, and stacking small wins until the results become impossible to ignore. The consistency is the actual cheat code. Hit your workouts, make it part of your lifestyle, not a short-term project you reboot every January. Do that, and the progress won't just show up, they'll stay. This one feels obvious, yet I still see tons of people training with zero water on them, like they forgot they're made of the stuff. Your body's about 2/3 water, and the second you start training, you're losing roughly a liter every hour. If you don't replace what you lose, your body lets you know fast. Muscle cramps, focus disappears, your energy drops, and everything suddenly feels heavier than it should. Dehydration is basically a built-in performance nerf, and it's completely avoidable. The solution couldn't be simpler. Bring a water bottle. Drink up, lift better. Cardio is great for your health, no doubt, but if your main goal is building muscle, turning every session into a mini marathon is one of the quickest ways to slow your progress. Many beginners think that doing tons of cardio will magically make them look super athletic and fit, but an aesthetic physique comes from a very simple combo: build muscle and control your calories. And drowning yourself in cardio actually makes both of those harder. You burn through your energy, your recovery tanks, and in some cases you even lose the muscle you're trying to reveal. And honestly, the thing that usually ruins fat loss isn't the lack of cardio, it's the snacking that sneaks into your day without you noticing. Fix that, and fat loss becomes way easier without needing to live on treadmills. And you don't need to destroy yourself with daily high-intensity cardio. Walking around 10,000 steps a day quietly burns calories, keeps your recovery intact, and doesn't interfere with muscle growth. It's the simplest long-term tool you can add. And yes, you can build muscle while losing fat. The two don't cancel each other out. If you want the deep dive, I break it down in my body recomposition video. A lot of beginners show up, train hard, sweat like crazy, and then forget the one thing that actually makes the muscle grow: protein. Lifting weights is only the signal that tells your body that you need to get stronger. Protein gives your body the tools to actually do it. No protein, no recovery. No recovery, no growth. It's that simple. If you're lifting, you need a solid amount of protein every single day. For most lifters, somewhere around 1.6 to 2 grams per kilogram of body weight works great. It fuels recovery, helps you keep progressing, and bonus, it will also give you this feeling of fullness to help you fight against the call of the cookies. Lift hard, eat your protein, let the gains happen. Fitness can feel like a giant maze, and even though I'm trying to make it simple, the truth is, even if some fundamentals are universal, people aren't. What works beautifully for your friend, or for me, might not be the thing that works best for you. So, if someone is telling you the best way to lose fat is to do intermittent fasting, in fact, it is the best option for some people, but maybe not the best fit for others. That's why you need to approach every piece of advice with a bit of critical thinking, even mine. Test things, see how your body responds, and don't be afraid to explore different sources. The more you learn, the easier it gets to separate solid information from trendy nonsense. And on the flip side, don't blindly follow any self-proclaimed experts. I get messages every single day from you guys about channels copying my videos like it's a group project. And when you look at their comments or tips, you can tell most of them have probably never set foot in a gym. And the fact they never show their physique, there's a reason for that. So stay curious, keep learning, and keep sharpening your critical thinking. And since we're talking about avoiding mistakes, if you're not subscribed to my channel, that's a big one. The good news? This is the easiest fitness fix you'll ever make, and it's scientifically proven to boost your gains. Just click here.